Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. Our situation has become a bit more dire. Adam's here. Say hello, Adam. I think he may be seething a bit too much. Yeah, so...
Can you not hear me?
No. Maybe you muted yourself. Maybe it was the internet. Maybe you will blame Discord. Anyway.
Shit.
What?
Did you collapsed one of the atmospheric thrusters?
Oh, no. That one's gone. Okay, so, bit of a situation report.
Anyone who is offended by swearing, please do not watch. I'm going to be swearing quite a bit today. Everything's gone to hell.
He is seething. This is content warning. Anyway, so what happened after the base raid is that we realised that Tom had left us only 25 uranium, which, by the way, is hardly anything. So I went to go mine some uranium, come back. We've got a handful of uranium now. I think we've got about, 100, 120. And then we're kind of processing what we're going to do in this situation, which the number one thing is we're going to consolidate our resources. Then the game lagged for about a minute for me whilst I was en route towards the base, which just so happened to collide me with the cliff, which destroyed the front half of the mining vessel. Luckily, the front half was not important, except for the fact that it destroyed two large atmospheric thrusters and two downwards atmospheric thrusters, which means that we need to bodge this significantly. In response to Tom's attack, Adam built a ton of guns all over the place. And after reassessing our situation again after the mining ship was taken out of action, we've decided we're bored of this place. So we're leaving.
Planets suck.
According to him. I like planets personally, but at this point, the best thing that we... whatever. The best thing that we can do is go into space. Because that will allow us to just do whatever. Noting that we need to find platinum as soon as possible so that we can get thruster components. We're going to be leaving a bit of this behind. We're going to take the important stuff like nano factory and the inventory of all of the cargo if we can. But, well, what's left of it after Tom stole everything? We're destroying the Oz, which was Adam's ship. The nano
We just don't have the resources to finish it anymore.
Yeah, the nano factory should be going through it. However, my user interface is kind of bugged since I can't actually see anything, which is fun.
Disassembling it, it's just Jake keeps insisting on looking at the wrong side of the ship.
Yes. And what we're currently doing is we're outfitting the rover, because the sloth part of it died, so that it can carry us unto hope and what have you.
I've given up on hope. Mostly I'm just waiting to get horrible revenge on Tom.
Yes, revenge is planned. The base is being not abandoned, but kind of it's going to be unoccupied for a few days, maybe years.
It's being mothballed.
So, hey Tom, if you want to get close to it, there's no guns here that can stop you. Do you think that worked?
I hope it did.
Okay. Right. So the current thing that we're doing is we're scrapping everything that we can on this ship, so that we can rebuild it. Do you want to get a better grinder?
No.
Okay. We want to scrap as much of the ship, like the armor, as possible, so that we can reconfigure the interior of the ship to do what we need. I think, Adam, you're dealing with the front end of the ship, and I'm going to make sure that we've got an even amount of stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to transfer over to hydrogen, which means that we need a hydrogen tank. And because we're using hydrogen, we need conveyors throughout the ship so that we can just have thrusters that work in space.
She had a fully planned space-going ship. Part of it was the Oz. I redesigned the Oz bit because the Oz was going to stay as an in-atmosphere ship for a while.
Yeah.
And then the Tom's raid happened and has effectively ruined that plan.
Well, Tom's raid and a lot of bad luck on my part.
That too. Like, it wasn't just Tom. I'm still really mad at Tom.
Adam's views may be biased against Tom because Tom, to Adam's view, was a jackass.
He wasn't a jackass.
Maybe a bit more than a jackass.
This could have been much worse, but it doesn't mean I'm not mad about it. Especially since it completely scuppered my plans for the evening.
Yes, I was planning on getting the silo up and running. Then realising that, no, you're not going to be able to do that. It's not happening. Change your plans, Scotty.
Yeah, but basically we've
Oh, come on.
decided that we're going to have to go into space, and next time Jake says, now we don't need guns, I'm going to slap him.
Yes, we're going to have guns, because we've now enabled the Second Amendment. Or something.
We've now enabled Adam, and Adam agrees with dwarves in that they should have a big book of grudges.
No. I feel it is kind of annoying that you have a big book of grudges, but then again, it is kind of justified by this.
Yeah, we've effectively decided to go on the planetary surface. It's a little aggravating.
I would say a little. I need all of that.
I needed energy. God damn it.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to replace the flight seat down over into the... No, we're going to have it on the exterior because we're daredevils. We're going to have it facing the other way.
We'll build a dedicated cockpit for it in a minute. It's just getting there.
Yes.
There's a build option for the nanite factory, so that's where all the steel plates are going.
Yeah. Now, if I had time, what I'd do is I'd have Adam build or do the modifications to the ship, and I'd be time-lapsing it. However, I think Adam would kill me if I did that.
Kill you, yes.
Yes. And also, I think Tom is still online. Yes, he is.
I am very tired, so I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to actually stay tonight.
Yeah. If not, then we'll postpone the launch to tomorrow, maybe.
My original plan was to have a nice relaxing evening of space engineers. And then I found out that Tom had basically destroyed everything while I was away for a few days.
I tried to make it sound less than it was so that you wouldn't just feel rubbish for a few hours because I was still working. I have an idea to speed this up. Because we do have a nanite factory.
I had a feeling. Go through the bottom. And have some decent resources again, which is going to take a while.
Well, we should have enough to start off our new life. Right, let's get a nanite beacon. Let's place that there. That should be destroyed by destroy them all. Okay. Right. Nearly done.
Nearly got down to barest assemblies.
Yes.
Originally, we planned on doing a lot of different things, like keeping stuff secret from Tom and like getting revenge. But at this point, we've realised we can't justify the amount of work it would take to get the base and everything functional again.
Yeah. Like, the amount of work it would take to get this operational, and the fact that we're currently still vulnerable since these guns don't have any ammo in. Oh yeah, you were going to show off the battle cannon, weren't you?
Yeah, but we don't have any ammo for that either yet, because we haven't made the rounds. You should do that, by the way.
We do, actually.
Cool. Put them in.
I built them, if I can find it. I swear I built them. Yes, we do. Shell. We have 1 round.
Sorry to people who do not understand why I like battle cannon.
I'm going to go into control panel, and I'm going to disable all of the things so that this thing doesn't fire instantly. I'm going to pilot it, by the way.
Okay. Just point at something we don't particularly think we're gonna miss.
Right, secret base, and then cannon. Right.
Remember how you said you weren't sure anything was happening to the Oz?
Yes, half of it's gone. Oh, by the way, there's a fixed rotation.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I was like, and we need other things to pad it out.
Yes, if I hit F9, you can then see the targeting. So we can't really fire it at that. However, what we can fire it at is the ground. The Oz, actually. No. We'll fire it like here. So we'll fire it along there, along this axis, and then we should be able to just click and fire. Except for the fact that no. Why aren't you firing? It's on. We have a 230. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
I lost connection with. Oh, right, because my power's out. Okay, that might explain it. My power ran out. So what I'm going to do instead is just going to recharge a bit, and then I'm going to stop flying because that's wasteful. Go to secret base. Go to cannon. Control cannon. And then shoot once. Boom. That didn't boom. It didn't boom, Adam.
Yes, it did.
It's not dealing any terrain damage. Probably because the terrain is too far away.
Yep. Yeah, it's vanishing about here.
Okay, I'll move it closer.
You just have infinite ammo in that thing.
I don't know. I'm not in Crave mode, so...
I'm aiming at this little platform here.
It's too low. Can't.
Getting ammo.
I don't
No point
think...
if I had-
Hang on. I've got an idea, right? Because I can, and because I want to see how much damage this does. We're gonna cheat in a ship to do it. I'm gonna bring in a scout. Right. This is an atmospheric ship that I created in a different season, so lovely. Would you like to get in the scout, please?
No. No, I really don't.
Deposit your inventory, get in the scout, and we're using you as firing practice. We still have, by the way, something that we can't access. But just so you know, it might be a encoded beacon or something. I don't know. Anyway, right. Let's control. You airborne. You want to?
The landing gear.
What do you mean missing landing gear? Hold spacebar. Press P. Press Y. Make sure it's on.
It's on. In a second. Wait a second. I'm not seeing it.
Right.
I love her. She has terrible planning.
Everyone has terrible planning. Right.
Jake.
What?
I have a slight fault with this idea.
What's that? Is there no anything in here?
Anything.
Well, there's no exterior access for me, so
It has a reactor. Reactor is currently on. Current output 0 watts.
that's because it's got no uranium. I'll get 1 uranium for you.
I think it's just getting shot. So.
1, thank you. Right. It is getting shot at, and we're going to give it 1 uranium so that it can actually fly. Where is the reactor? Oh, I'm going to need you to get out for a second. That's fun. What kind of moron designed this ship? Oh, me. Okay. So, fun thing. I can't access the reactor. You know why? Say it together now. 'Cause the power's out. There. Right. Get in. Start flying. Except for the fact that you're currently controlling. Get out of the controlling. That's my job. Because I'm on camera and I don't want to be killed in the shot that I can't see the damage of.
Saw through my evil
Right,
plan.
do you want to lift up? See how zippy the ship is? Whoa, careful there. Move to your right. Like, over this way. You may want to tilt up a bit. Level with the horizon.
Ship is annoying, Jake.
Yes, it is. That's because I designed it. Right, let's have a look. Stay right there. Maintain position. And
It's fine, you can't aim anyway.
fire. Except for the fact that the ship doesn't want to fire.
Okay.
Did that do nothing?
No!
Wait, what? Is that all?
Oh.
A warhead can do more than that.
Yeah, this used to do as much damage as a warhead.
Interesting. Actually, no. Testing purposes.
I'll return momentarily.
This is a warhead. We're going to place one down. Yes, I am mucking around in creative mode, because I just lost everything. So, yeah. Well, not everything, but you get the point. We want access here. Warhead. Start countdown. Detonate. See? That's a warhead. That's an explosion. That battle cannon is rubbish. And now I shall leave everything here. Anyway, what are we on to right now? Yes, get out of creative mode. Yeah, so we're currently doing this. Right, we'll be back in a second once we have done some more repairs. Okay, after a day, we're back again with
I'm here in spirit.
Yeah, so Space Engineers decided to update whilst me and Tom were on the server, but Adam wasn't. The server doesn't update until there's only, like, no people left, and the server files get updated, which won't happen for another few hours. So, we're going to have to do the launch procedure to get into space by ourselves. Now, I'm going to...
I'm ship's AI in this matter.
Yes, he's the ship's AI. Fear him. Now,
Where's the vent oxygen button?
we don't have a vent oxygen button.
Listen, you didn't install cameras, I can't see.
No,
I have to get my petty revenge somehow.
You wouldn't be able to see anyway. Anyway, so what I've done is I've added a teleporter, because we're going to have fun with that. So
I give it
just
3
in, just in
minutes
case
before
I need to leave very quickly, I can get in the teleporter and beam down to the planet's surface very, very nicely. I think
I
I've
give
got...
it 3 minutes until we realise something with it goes horribly wrong.
Yes, the fact that I won't be able to walk on the surface because we're still inside the atmosphere and the ship is dying. We've also got a reactor down here so that we can use it to jumpstart everything, since the main reactor isn't, visible to us, but it's connected to the network. I think that's all. Yeah. I added
Why
hydrogen
did you
thrusters
put the
everywhere.
freaking reactor somewhere we can get to it?
It was part of the previous design of the
By the
rover,
way-
I'll have you know.
The funny thing about all of this is you guys are going to see the ship before I do.
Yeah, Adam's going to see it tomorrow at 6. Anyway, so I know that this flies because I tested it before. So we're gonna hang on, just make sure it's on.
Your
Yes.
confidence astounds me.
We have 5 hours of sideways. No, I need to test something. Thank you. Okay, right. We are in the
Don't
air.
turn left.
Yeah, we're only turning left. Right, so we're in the air. I'm gonna turn off the hydrogen thrusters so that we can conserve hydrogen, since that's something we're going to need quite a bit of to get into space. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go upwards.
Blow up.
No. I'm currently using atmospheric thrusters to increase our altitude.
We're going to set up this big thing and crash.
No, we're not.
Those are going to be extra mass. They're quite... Yeah.
What's going to be extra mass?
The atmospheric thrusters.
Yes, but this is the more efficient way of flying, because the atmospheric thrusters will give us more velocity going upwards by the time that they become useless. And then we hit the hydrogen thrusters on, and their specific impulse will be higher.
Did you ever think of sticking them on with merge blocks?
No, because we want to conserve as many materials as possible. Ice we can get elsewhere. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Atmospheric thrusters are no longer functional. We're gonna go up and main burn. Except for the fact that there we go.
Instead of just jets. Have you reached space yet, Jake? Are we there yet?
We may have a we may have a problem. We don't have enough thrust. The hydrogen thruster is not enough to get us out of orbit. Lovely. Just bloody lovely.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Told you so.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
You're gonna...
Yep.
Right. Now, currently, we're falling down at quite a bit of a speed. I'm going to turn off the hydrogen thrusters, because the atmospheric thrusters should slow us down enough. We should see ourselves slowing down any moment. Will you stop cackling in the background?
This is the story of how the rover dies.
No, the rover's been injured before. It's never died. I am going to need to get more ice, though.
You will kill it.
No. We're fine, as everyone can tell. Let's just make sure that we're not moving laterally. We have 7% of our hydrogen left. I started with 20, so I'm going to need to go get some more materials, which I'll do so via a kind of VTOL maneuver. No, not a VTOL. A just use the main hydrogen thrusters maneuver.
It's really nice to be able to say I told you so, without having to go through the chaos myself.
Wow. Thanks. You're such a great friend, Adam.
I am. Hey, I get you milkshakes.
I'm going to treat it like a helicopter.
Really expensive milkshakes as well. They're the best milkshakes at Shakeaway, but they're really bloody expensive.
Good story. Yeah, so I'm going to need to add another hydrogen thruster, which is going to be fun, but we do have the ability to do so. I'm also going to make sure that we don't crash into the ground, so let's do some cruising.
I've seen your attempts to make it so things don't crash into the ground, Jake. How do you think the rover ended up lodged in a mountain?
You've seen the ones that crash, but you haven't seen the ones that don't crash because those actually succeeded.
No, because those never existed.
I feel offended.
You've crashed every ship you've built.
No, I haven't. The rover hasn't been completely destroyed yet.
No, but it's crashed like 7 times.
Nah, yeah.
We put more effort into rebuilding the rover than we put into the base.
No, we haven't. The base has used up more resources. Actually, that's debatable since this thing now has a nanite factory.
True. Very true.
Right, hopefully we have enough hydrogen to land.
No, I don't. Actually, no, I think the rover honestly has taken the most resources.
Well, with the nanite factory currently on there, yeah. We're at 5% hydrogen, 4% hydrogen.
It's definitely taken more steel than the entire base to put the damn thing back together.
Quiet you.
Stop crashing our ships.
I'm not crashing the ship. I'm landing it. There's a difference. If you can walk away from it, it's a landing.
The one ship I had track record on, Tom stole and crashed.
Yeah, so you can't say anything, buddy. Anyway, we're landed.
I can say you and Tom can't drive.
You can say that as much as you want, and I will deny it every time. We need more hydrogen thrusters. No, not HUD. Hide. Thank you.
We need more HUD thrusters.
We need more HUD thrusters. Quick, HUD thrusters, now.
We need 9,000 displays.
Right. Either on the top or on the bottom.
We need 9,000 displays and 5 copies of Halo 2.
What? Why Halo 2?
For HUD thrusters.
HUD thrusters, right, of course. I need light armor block.
It's nice when you're just sitting here and you don't have to do anything except heckle Jake.
It's the most annoying thing in the universe. Right. No, I don't have a grinder, so let's behave, people.
Look at this way, Jake. Unless I'm really annoying, it's fundamentally impossible for me to currently kill you.
That is kind of a point.
Unless I push your blood pressure up too high and you die in real life.
Yeah.
There's what, like a 30% chance of that happening? It's fine.
Yeah, so with that hydrogen thruster being, built, we're going to go and get the beam drill. And collect some ice.
2 large hydrogen thrusters.
I've added another one on. That should double our thrust and give us enough, because we were close. Right, let's see. Right, we're good. Now commences the second attempt at launching this vehicle into deep space. Pray that we do not die.
I'm getting a feeling like the Apollo missions, and not the ones that had a happy ending.
What, like Apollo 13? Is that what you mean? You know that mission was a successful failure, right?
Oh, Jake, the fact that you use the term successful failure explains it.
No one died, right? If no one died, it's good.
What about most of the previous ones that just blew up?
They blew up on the launch pad and not in space. That was the problem of the engineers, not the pilots.
Some of them blew up. Some of them blew up halfway to space.
Yes, but none of them actually blew up in a vacuum.
Jake, do you know why I do not trust the engineers in this scenario?
The mission starts when you get to space.
But we're not the pilots, we're the engineers.
You do have a good point there. Right, let's do this, people.
This isn't going to end well. This is not
We're
going
burning
very well.
upwards. Noting that the 2 hydrogen thrusters are burning quite a lot of fuel. We're down to 84% now from 100. But our speed is increasing, and the further away that we get from the planet, the better. However, I will stop the mission if we get to a point where I want to.
Fuel consumption is too high.
No, where our tank gets too low.
I hope you remember to place some downward-facing thrusters. So this
There
thing can
are
actually...
there are downward-facing thrusters. We'll glide down with the atmospheric thrusters if we fail.
When we fail.
If
I have no success. I have no...
If we pass the 100 meter per second barrier, we'll get out in in like a minute or so. Right.
Okay.
Gravity is now reducing noticeably. It was 0 point something, it's now 0.8. We're at 130 meters a second.
Reaching low to the sphere, Captain.
We're at 60% fuel.
Proceeding to mesosphere.
Noting that when we're moving in space, we don't have to deal with countering gravity or moving too fast. Because we can because we can take as long as we want to get to places in space.
Yeah.
That's before we add the jump drive, by the way.
Especially since, we can just stick it in a general direction, get up to speed, and then turn the dampeners off, and then we don't have to waste fuel.
Adam?
Yep.
The game may have slightly frozen.
This would be the transitioning into space portion.
Yes, it will be the transitioning into space. Though, really, it shouldn't do that. It's probably just, like, changing rendering or something.
Or all the fuel has gone, and the ship's about to die.
We have reached 300 meters a second.
We've reached the sound. Actually, I think we'll have
Right, we're going to coast so that we can bleed off additional speed and we can save on fuel.
Are you in space?
I'm at quarter gravity right now.
Yeah. So the answer is still no.
No, gravity is done logarithmically. No, exponentially rather. The closer you get to the surface, the harder the... No, it's not exponential. It's quadratic. Because it is in real life anyway. So it's quadratic. So the further we get away, the less... Inversely quadratic. There we go.
You're still not in space. You're in the very, very outer edges of Mars's atmosphere.
Yeah. We're gonna do a U-turn.
I'm a quibbler. You get into full space, or the mission is a failure.
What? What are you referencing?
No, I'm literally just saying either you get into full space or you fail.
Right. Well, we're getting there. Game is frozen for a second again, possibly because we're moving beyond another render distance.